Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our U96 build. So we are going to do issues 75 and 76, and the reason why I'm putting these two together is in 75 we have the return of an old friend. Yes, definitely a return of an old friend, so it just means that putting these together is a lot easier. Also, we are actually at the end of our marathon U96 build that we've been doing for the past few weeks. I've now got 6 in-house, which basically means if I need to put 2 together because they're small issues, I'm able to do that. So it's nice to actually be at the end of this marathon, to be honest with you, because it's been, yeah, it's been a long slog, but it's definitely been worth it, and a few blood, sweat and tears along the way. So I'll be glad when it all settles back down again. That'll be absolutely excellent. Anyway, let's get on with today's build. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so issue 75 is motor. That's what they're calling it. So here is our motor. I have tested this and it works. And then what it wants us to do is it wants us to put on this wire, just like that. And then return of an old friend, all we need to do is put a label on a cable. Now, I picked something up greasy and I don't want to get that on this cable. If not, that's going to be very bad. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to do in this issue. So when I say the return of an old friend, it's just an issue of putting a label on a cable. Okay, on to 76. Okay, so issue 76 is the navigation periscope, something a bit more exciting. So the first 2 parts he wants us to bring over is this piece here and this piece here, and what it wants us to do, just wants us to pop the end of this onto the plastic. Now I did look at this off camera, and it does want us to get this all the way down. So there we go. So that is now on. Okay. Next, what we need is this little piece here, and it wants this to be screwed onto the end of this spring. So that might be easier said than done. Oh, it's going on. Okay, so that is now on there. Moving next, we need this piece here, and we're going to need these limit switches. So what we need to do is, if we turn this around, we've got 2 holes just up the top here. It wants us to screw in a limit switch for each one. Now these have got a black wire and a red wire. So the black wire ones want to go into these 2 bits here. Just try and line it up. And that's been screwed in with a BP screw. Okay, then the red one is going to go at this side. Now I'm just seeing how they want this. So they want this little notch facing towards me. And again, we're screwing that in with another BP screw. Okay, so they are both in. Next, what we need to do, we need to bring this across here. And we also need to put in this cog here. This cog is just going to go down into there, I believe. Yes. And then this is going to go in. Hang on. Right, this is going to go in. Like so. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some grease just to this section here. Just to make things run a little bit more smoothly. Okay, so let's get this in. Okay. So this tab part, I think that's right. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to enclose it in here. Now, yeah, we'll engage that motor. So I'm just checking everything. Always wise to think they've turned this around. No, they haven't. Right, hold on. I'm getting confused now. Right, so I didn't say it's not very well pictured. This part here needs to go up through there. Right, that's why it wasn't lining up. Then that sits in there. Yeah. There we go. So that's all lined up. That took a little bit of working out. Right, so it wants us to secure this together with 2 CP screws. So one here. It was confusing what it was asking us to do, but in the end it kind of did make sense. It just didn't look well explained or pictured, and Harshette are normally known for overdoing it with pictures and instructions, but that really didn't. Okay, one more CP screw. Okay, so that is in place. Do we need to put... we need to put another CP screw in there. What is up with me today? Okay. Okay, so that is all in place. Right, next we need this piece here, and we need this piece here, and it wants us to put that cog down like so. Then we need to put in this cog into there. Now I am probably definitely going to put some grease on this cog before I pop it in. Okay, so that's some on that. And that's going to go into there. And then I also want to put some grease on this main cog here as well. And please don't scream at me saying don't need grease. This is a plastic grease that I use, which is exactly designed for what I'm doing. Okay, so now we need to put this into here, just like that. Then we need to put the cover over, just like that. And then we're securing this in with 3 CP screws. That's one in there. It's going to look pretty cool when these periscopes are working. Oh. Okay, so that is in place. Now, next what we need to do is to get that motor that we've been working on. We're going to be putting this into the housing just there. Now we're securing that in with 2 BP screws. So these are longer screws. It's a little bit of a pain to try and hold it in place and get a screw in it. And it doesn't help that this screwdriver badly needs remagnifying. I will do my business. Do my best. Do my business. What's that all about? That's one in there. And one in there. Brilliant. Okay. So, next what it wants us to do, it wants us to hook this into here. So, like that. Then it wants us to lower down this through that. onto there. Now that can still move quite freely. Okay. Then it's wanting us to secure this down with 4 CP screws. That's not been a bad issue to do this one. Just instructions needed to be a little bit more clearer than what they were. And that will be this pack done soon. I nearly caused myself a problem then. But I'll probably put it down like that anyway, so I don't knock it. But with that grease in there, that movement is beautiful, smooth. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to do in that issue. So we have created our attack periscope. Sorry, is it the attack periscope? Navigation periscope. And also we did do the motor in 75. Obviously it was just label on a cable. But there we go. That is that complete. So that is issues 75 complete, 76 complete, and also pack 19 complete. Well guys, that is it for this U96 and our marathon build as well. And what a marathon it has been. Some fantastic things to remember when doing this marathon. The detail, the craziness of the photo etch, pipes, everything. It has had all sorts in it, and I hope you've enjoyed it the same as I have enjoyed it. We started the marathon on issue 56, and yeah, ending it now. Wow, what an absolute run of this. I wish I could do more, but unfortunately I am actually now caught up to as if I had signed up from this from issue 1, so I am really now ahead, which is great. I've actually overtaken the Lancaster Bomber as well, so I'm ahead now of the Lancaster Bomber, which I didn't think was ever going to happen like that, but it has done. So I'm really chuffed the way things have gone with this marathon build. And to finish off doing that periscope, well, that was just brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So thank you everybody for watching, mate, and enjoying this marathon build. We will be back now to the weekly schedule on the Thursday. So yeah, happy building ahead back on this one. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.